Alright, is my mic crackling at all? I know during the volleyball broadcast that I did a few weeks ago, my mic crackled non-stop, and I don't know what was causing that, so I bought a new wire. Hopefully that fixes it, and you don't hear, like, the slight artifacting behind it. Nah? Alright, sweet. But, yeah. Well, welcome to the SPL Network this evening. We got 4 big matchups here to end off this third week of league play here in SPL. I'm Darth, going to be your host, anchor, and lead commentator throughout the evening. Here at 8 o'clock, we have the Ontario Outliers taking on the Los Angeles Comets. Thereafter, we have a Los Angeles and a Las Vegas matchup, one that's been highly anticipated since the start of the season, going to be taking place here at 8:30. The Comets and the Vandals going head-to-head down on center ice. Then later on at 9 o'clock, we have the Las Vegas Vandals taking on the Boston Baked Beans. Boston having a really strong start to the season. We'll look to keep that one rolling as we move into this fourth and tail end of the season. This fourth week as well as tail end of the season. Everybody's played everybody once at the end of these first 9 matchups, and next few weeks will determine who makes it and who does not make the cut. Then after that 9 o'clock matchup between Las Vegas and Boston, we have the Colorado Cobras taking on the Yosemite Grizzlies. Yosemite, one of the most profound dark horses that we have in the Slapshot Premier League, going to be looking to take shape and take form as we move into the tail 9 of the season. But of course, Colorado Cobras, haven't watched them play all season. This will be the first time we broadcast them here on the SPL Network, and they're going to be going against one of the main deciding factors as we move forward. Of course, Colorado had a few of their more key matches previously in the season, but I was not available, nor was I around for those matches, but I believe they were casted as of that. Cape casted the Cobras and Vandals matchup, which was my most hyped match back in week number 1. Of course, I was down at the beach. If you did not know about that, I was on vacation during that week. But of course, you probably saw me in a lot of tickets during that week regardless. But tonight, we have 4 big matches. Starting us off here on the right foot, Ontario and Los Angeles. If you don't know the rosters out there on the ice, it's a little bit different than what you were expecting. Ontario Outliers dropping 2 of their previous players, Jugi, leaving them to go to better horizons, as he would put it. And of course, their substitution of also leaving, Kyler going out to the West Virginia Orangutans. D-Swoop coming up from the Syracuse Ice Kings, going to be making his professional debut here tonight. They got a triple header, Ontario, and D-Swoop will be one of the biggest names to watch out for there on the ice. Their first game going to be here against the Los Angeles Comets later on in the evening at 9 o'clock. Glitchless will be streaming the Outliers and Cobras game. But we're going to keep our eyes on the new Phenom. It's going to be out there on the ice. D-Swoop having 3 goals on his 3 games played down in IM this season. Previous seasons doing a little bit better, but we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, a few joining alongside of the names that are... I know Bigsby went straight from IM into pro. Laugh Track going to be on the other side of the ice. Another player that went straight from IM into the professional division. Now, Laugh Track, of course, playing for the St. Cloud Storm, I want to say, back in the day. He went straight from the Philly Ferrets / Retroville Caribou, depending on which one of those names you know, to really tell us a lot about how long you've been in the league. The Retroville Caribou were the rebrand from the Philly Ferrets. Philly Ferrets coming in season number 1, disbanding in season number 3 as a franchise. Laugh Track was, of course, the captain on that team, and he finds himself over in a purple jersey right now on the Los Angeles Comets roster. He's on a starting position, and we'll see if he does, in fact, take to the ice as we look to get this one started here eventually. But taking a look at the professional standings here in season number 4, week number 3, here in the Pro Division. Colorado Cobras, of course, being first place. We're going to see them here tonight. Second place being held by the West Virginia Orangutans, playing all 3 of their games here in this week. They've solidified their standing points at 11 at the end of these first 9 games of the season. We're going into the tail end 9 as well as we move through the 6-week regular season. If you're not entirely familiar with the SPL and how we operate, we go 6 weeks of regular season. Everybody plays everybody twice. That equals out to 18 games played here in the professional division, so you don't play yourself twice. But we're going to be seeing a lot of these teams out there on the ice. Boston Baked Beans, Colorado Cobras, Las Vegas Vandals, Yosemite Grizzlies, Ontario Outliers, and the Los Angeles Comets. All of those teams we'll be seeing out there on the ice in some form or facet here tonight. And I'm excited. Of course, Los Angeles Comets looking to finish off their 3rd week of games here tonight, as well as the Ontario Outliers, Yosemite Grizzlies, also on that list. Las Vegas Vandals also doing just that and I think the Colorado Cobras have one tomorrow, perhaps. I could be entirely mistaken in that statement, and I'm just gonna double check myself before some of you have corrected me. Los Angeles Comets, Plymouth Plague still having yet to be scheduled. Tomorrow, the 8th of November, will be the Las Vegas Vandals taking on the Plymouth Plague, and then the Plymouth Plague later on the 9th will look to take on the Orlando Otters. Of course, Los Angeles Comets not getting back to T on the schedule for their own personal reasons. I almost leaked it. I caught myself. I'm sorry, T, if you had faith in me. Keep having faith in me, because I caught myself. But Plymouth Plague having a little bit of difficulty with the schedule, so they're not going to be able to play until after this today. So, you know, whether or not that works out with other teams' schedules is yet to be determined. But, yeah, we got a lot of games out there on the ice. Starting us off here, we have the Ontario Outliers with a new face on their starting three, and the Los Angeles Comets with their usual four of Reno, K-Spire, Laugh Track, and Dave. But we'll have to keep our eyes to the ice. Of course, the home team is going to be the Ontario Outliers. They're going to be on the right side of your screen. And, Los Angeles Comets, the away team, on your left. It's the bottom two. These two teams looking to get out of a relegation spot. If the Ontario Outliers do pull off a victory here and now, they will still remain in their spot, but they will be tied for 8th place between them and the Yosemite Grizzlies. Yosemite Grizzlies right now have a few games here tonight. They could claim a couple points and keep that relegation spot at bay. But the Ontario Outliers and the Yosemite Grizzlies previously playing back on the 31st here on the SBL Network. If you want to go back and take a look at that archive, there's a link below to the Archives channel on YouTube. But Ontario Outliers, Yosemite Grizzlies, last time they played, it was 11-6 in favor of Yosemite. So Yosemite does have that deal breaker when it comes to standing points. So Ontario Outliers, if they win this game, they don't move anywhere, but they have 3 games to try and grab as many points as they can. Their schedule's not easy. Don't let me make it sound easy. They have to play the Cobras, they have to play the Beans, and they have to play the Comets. All 3 of those teams very prolific here in the professional division. Boston Baked Beans to an early start on the season. You can't really complain if you're a Beans fan by the way that team has played. In their previous 5 matches, they've won 4 of them. You really can't ask for more. And their only loss in the previous 5 was against the Orlando Otters back on the 31st. It was a 9-8 decision, and you can't get much closer than that. But between these two teams, here and now, it's going to be a close one, going to be a tight one. And we'll just have to wait and see how they decided out there on the ice. Ontario Outliers, Los Angeles Comets first here on the SBL Network. If you're not familiar with what our schedule is here tonight, here you go. We got 4 matches on the board, and I'm going to be here every step of the way, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good old grand time, and you can't ask for a better slapshot than this. Starting off this stream, a little bit of technical difficulties. I was just dropping frames like I drop eggs on a Tuesday morning trying to make an omelet. But I think everything's smoothing out. If not, and frames are dropped, I will upload this later on to the Archives channel for anybody to see. As I say that, I think we caught a little bit of a hiccup, but I think we're all right. We're all spiffy-jiffy and otherwise sane. Starting lineup for the Los Angeles Comets. K-Spire, Reno, and Laugh Track currently in the lobby. Ontario Outliers still getting set and ready to go. Of course, High Flyer, I think it was last week, was one of the top 3 stars of the week in the Pro Division. High Flyer was the 3rd star of week number 2, coming out with 4 games played, 13 goals, and 18 points to his name. He's going to be the guy to watch down there on the ice between the Ontario Outliers and the Los Angeles Comets. Of course, Reno playing one of his first games with his new brand. He was part of the Twin City Toxin, but decided to take the Red Division under his wing, and he's looking to make a name for himself up here and now. Of course, if you're not familiar with Reno, he's been around since the placement season of SPL, and he's going strong. He started with the St. Louis Storm, went to the Virginia Express, stuck with the Virginia Express over the rebrand into the Miami Vice. And then further on, coming into season number 4, he was with the Richmond Rats up in the Pro Division. He put up prolific numbers under his 14 games played through the regular and postseason, tallying 28 goals to his name and 19 assists throughout the regular and postseason there back in season number 4. Then he took a bit of a break between season 1 and season 3 of Slapshot Rebound. He did get back into the swing of things playing for Green's team back in the, I think it was the September Draft Cup. He played for Green's team. I think he only played 1 game though. But he got back into the thick of it, and he's making a name for himself yet again. Played 2 games for the Twin City Toxin, and he's going to be out there for his 3rd game played for the Los Angeles Comets. Chief Reno. and be looking to bring it to the house, perhaps leave it there. But only time will tell how this tale will go. And we'll just have to wait amidst the anxiety of his fans that's going to be out there in the crowd. Yeah. Looking at Reno's player card on the site, I noticed that on his career highlights, he's the all-time slapshot save leader. I'm not sure when that was updated, but I don't know how much, that's valid. But as far as slap 1 is concerned, that is true. I don't know about rebound combined, but Reno might be playing the 3 position out there on the ice as he takes to it with Laptrack and K-Spire. We'll just have to wait and see. Of course, between these two teams, their previous 5s are not very green. In the previous 5 games Ontario has played, they've won 1 against the Plymouth Plague. And for the Los Angeles Comets in their previous 5, they've won a single game against the Yosemite Grizzlies. That game finished in an 8-4 decision, and that was streamed right here on the SPL Network back on the 31st of October. That was Halloween night. All eyes are going to be on D-Swoop tonight, seeing how he's the rookie. He's a possible Rookie of the Year. We might bring back the award here shortly, as D-Swoop going to be one of the first rookies of season number 4 to step into the spotlight. We'll see how he does out there with Cape and High Flyer, see if the chemistry is immediate or if it's something that has to be worked on, forged like steel. But only time will tell between these two hockey clubs. But all 6 players are in the lobby, so whenever they're warmed up and ready to rock and ready to roll, we will be as well. K-Spire, Reno, Laptrack, the starting 3 for the Los Angeles Comets. For the Ontario Outliers, Cape, D-Swoop, and High Flyer. I don't think you need me to point that out, though, but it's going to be an interesting one. It's currently November the 7th at 8:02 in the afternoon. Last night was daylight savings. Everybody got an extra hour of sleep, and I hope you guys are feeling ready to rock and ready to roll just as much as I am. This is going to be trial by fire. D-Swoop, of course, if you look at the lobby and you look at the rankings, he's put in mass amounts of time trying to get ready for this game. If you look at score alone, I think he's 4th this week in score, and he's 9th this month in score. So he's been out there, he's been grinding, he's putting in the games, and he's been snorting the cocaine, as he said in chat. But, I got faith. I have faith that he'll do all right. Of course, he's going to be playing against the what is considered the super team this season, as they take on the Colorado Cobras later on. That'll be over on Glitchless's channel over at 9 o'clock. You're definitely not going to want to miss that match. But here we are, with 6 people out on the ice, 15 minutes on the clock. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll down on the ice. Los Angeles Comets on the left side in their blue. Ontario Outliers on the right. And the puck is dropped. The game is on here in the first period of action, and it's underway. Cape down towards the near side, looking to leak this one off the hip, goes off Reno. Reno at the neutral zone looking for Laptrack. Laptrack trying to drive through, shoots, hits the post, and not able to scoop it in, as this one's sent down to the near side. Good pass out in front, goes off D-Swoop, looking for K-Spire, not quite able to connect on that one cleanly. K-Spire top side from the red line, shooting it towards the netting, but not quite able to make contact on target. Cape down the near side, looks to take this one towards safety along the top. Forehand pass off the glass, finding its way off D-Swoop. Stopped up by K-Spire. K-Spire looking to jive his way in, goes over to Laptrack off the backhand, shooting it over to K-Spire. K-Spire down low, able to cradle this one like a baby as he shifts his way through the sand. Off the backhand, throws it towards the crease, but not quite able to find its way through. High Flyer cleanly, goes over to Reno. Reno here picks it, shooting it into the corner as Cape will pick this one up and try to pull this one away into his back pocket. Cape down low in his own corner, looks towards the near side of the ice for the Ontario Outliers as he looks to peel out one over to D-Swoop. D-Swoop at the top side, slot pass back over to the red line. Here's Cape, dangles down towards the near side, tries to get past Laptrack, by Laptrack knocks it loose over towards the top side point, shooting it off the far side, brought down to the near High Flyer, able to dump this one down the full 200. D-Swoop down to the near side, finds his way to High Flyer. High Flyer back in the neutral zone, looking to take this one towards the top side of the ice, able to find his way over to Cape. Cape here with a forehand opportunity, goes off Reno, back over to D-Swoop. D-Swoop off the near side boards, finds himself trying to buy a little time, shoot, scores! Laptrack in the zone, and he makes it 1-0 for Los Angeles. A good steal away, a good looky what I found, and here in the first, it's 1-0 for the boys in blue. Reno stopped up by High Flyer. High Flyer takes his time down the near side boards, looking to peel this one off with the fork. As he looks for this wraparound attempt, gets his shot, scores, and he makes it 1-1, and we're tied with 3:34 on the clock. High Flyer finds a sleeping baby back in the crease. Reno tries to hug the post, but not tight enough, and we're back dead knotted at once. Cape looking to refuge this one down towards the near side boards. Laugh track hot on his heels as Cape will retreat this one to the top side of the ice. He'll stop it, pop it down towards the near side. Looks for D-swoop on this pass out attempt. Forehand over to D-swoop. D-swoop off the hip to the forehand to the backhand. Looking down the near side boards, goes off Laugh track. Laugh track able to hound this one top side. K-Spire leaves that one along the boards as High Flyer looks to pick this one down towards the near side. Here's Chef Reno. Looking to take this one off the forehand. Stopped up by D-swoop. D-swoop back on the defensive end for the Ontario Outliers. Looks to shovel this one topside. High Flyer back over to Cape. Cape leaves that one leak down towards the near side. Laugh track down in the offensive corner. Trying to pick Cape's pocket. K-Spire trying to do the same exact thing. K-Spire comes out on top. Finds his way to Laugh track. Laugh track off the forehand. Pops this one to the top side of the ice. High Flyer on his own defensive end. Reno trying to shove its way through him. But doesn't find out he's in fact solid. K-Spire off the backhand, out to the point. Laugh track shooting, scoring right where he did it last time. And he makes it 2-1 for the Los Angeles Comets. What a feed by K-Spire. Finds him leaking out in the neutral zone. Got lost, found himself again, and right in time to shoot that one into the back of the twine. 1 goal is the gap. 2:40 remaining in the first. And the Comets right now in the lead. Reno along the top side of the ice, brought down to the near. K-Spire here to pick this one up and drive with this one. Shooting it off the side of the cage, brought back down low. K-Spire not able to take that one away. Cape trying to find a little refuge as well. K-Spire off the backhand, goes off Cape down towards the near side, looking to pull this one out and away off the red line, down to D-swoop. D-swoop off the forehand, looking for a pass to the top side. Not able to take it in stride. D-swoop fights for that one over to High Flyer. High Flyer out at the point, takes this one down into the corner. D-swoop down below enemy lines, looking to take this one away off of Reno. Pass down over to Cape. Cape off the forehand. Laugh track there. Able to take that one off the backhand. Loosened up by D-swoop. D-swoop down low. Trying to bring this one out and around off the forehand over to Cape. Cape at the near side point. Pass over to the far side. High Flyer takes it off the backhand. Reno steals this one away for the boys in blue. Shooting it long distance, but not on target. Cape here to pick this one up. Looking towards the top side of the ice with 150 on his time. High Flyer with a shot. Not quite able to find the mark. K-Spire back in his own defensive end. The 1-goal lead. Looks to take this one out with a little bit of finesse down center lane. Shooting, hits Cape, and that one goes into the back of the twine as we have ourselves a 3-1 game. 3 goals for the Comets, 3 goals for Laugh track as he crashes the crease, finds it right on his backhand pocket, and he knows exactly what to do with that, and he makes it 3-1 with 1 minute 38 remaining in the first. High Flyer, down low, off the back end, weaves through one, looking to take this one down to the near side, feeds this one over to Swoop at the near side point, shooting, hits the post off the top right shelf, and that one goes by the wayside. Laugh track, back behind his own cage, looks to take refuge off to the far side. High Flyer there says hello, off the forehand, goes off Reno, Reno off a Cape. Cape at his own point, brings this one back down into his own end boards as he takes this one along the near side boards. Forehand pass over to High Flyer. High Flyer accepts that one. No. Laugh track out the other way. Forehand shot hits the post, and that one goes wide off the far side. Cape, Reno, shot saved by Cape. High Flyer met up by Laugh track. Laugh track dances his way topside out at the point from the wing. Shoots it through the crease and out to the near side as 1 minute remains in this first period. High Flyer, the first man to this one, shooting it off to the far side as Swoop able to get a touch on this one. Laugh track not able to take that one away cleanly. Goes off D-Swoop, top side, looking to take this one off Reno. Reno off the backhand. Stopped up by Cape. Down to Swoop. Goes off Laugh track into the corner. Comets looking to break this one out. Good pass over to Reno. Not able to hit him in stride, though. Reno with a shot. High Flyer there with a nice block. Goes off the body of Laugh track on that dump out. And with 32 seconds remaining in the first, it's still a 2-goal gap. Laugh track's dumping. Received by High Flyer. High Flyer back behind his own goal line. Looks to take this one towards the top side of the ice. Forehand over to D-Swoop. Pop it. Not able to send that one home as that one goes off Laugh track into the corner. K-Spire off the backhand, looking out in front of his own cage, down to the near side, banks it off the boards, over to Reno, goes off Cape, out into the neutral zone yet again. K-Spire pulls this one back away, off the backhand forehand, gets past one, looking for this backhand forehand shot, not quite able to feed it through a High Flyer, and he's credited with that save. And that is going to be the end of the first period of action. Going into this first intermission with a 3-1 game on our hands, and the Los Angeles Comets can't ask for more than what they've got right now. D-Swoop's hanging in there. Possession time in favor of the Ontario Outliers, not something a lot of people would have predicted coming into this one. Of course, the takeaways, there's 8 of them so far in this game, and the Ontario Outliers playing a more physical, neutral game, and that's the majority of those takeaways. But all 6 parties are ready to rock and ready to roll. We're taking it down to the ice for this next 5 minutes of Slapshot as we get this one ready to rock and ready to roll here in the second period of action. Comets on the left. Ontario on the right. The puck is dropped, and the game is on. This one's brought away by High Flyer, finding its way over to Cape. Cape down towards the near side, stopped up by K-Spire. K-Spire pulls this one off the boards, but not quite able to find a friendly face out in front. Reno goes off the hip, goes off. High Flyer kept down low in the Ontario corner as Cape tries to help out High Flyer down low. Disturbance is still made by Reno as this one's brought towards K-Spire, but not able to take that one in stride. Reno stopped up by Cape. Cape stopped up by Reno. A little deadlock down in the corner as the two anime fighters just battle it out. Just blow for blow. High Flyer keeps that one down low in the corner. K-Spire loosening that one up, finding its way off the backside of High Flyer goes off swoop into the hands of Reno down the near side, shovels that one into the Ontario zone yet again. Here's Cape with the possession and the thoughts for process. Cape off the forehand, looking to scoop that one over to swoop, but not quite able to take that one. Reno there panhandles that one down low into the corner. As he'll take this one down towards the near side off the forehand, dumps it off the boards, goes past Laugh Track and down the full 200. Here's Cape picking this one up for the Ontario Outliers. Forehand off the boards over to High Flyer, gets a bit of the forehand, but not quite able to take that one away cleanly. Reno off the boards, looks for Laugh Track, but not able to find him neither this time. Cape with the tip of the stick and the stick battle in his pocket, able to bring this one down towards the near side as the battle for possession continues between Cape and Laugh Track. Laugh Track takes it away, pass out in front, goes off. High Flyer shuffled off and down off to the far side. The race comes out off of High Flyer from Cape's dump down attempt. He swooped down in the corner, stopped up by Reno. Reno off the forehand, gets this one off the hip of Cape. Cape shooting, no, on the line, saved, no, D-swoop with his first goal as an Ontario Outlier, and it's 2-3, and Ontario's not done yet. Beautiful shot by Cape. Unfortunate circumstance. High Flyer almost able to shovel that one in yet again with 30 seconds on top of the 3-minute timer here in the second period of action. It's 1 goal difference. Shot off the side of the cage there by Laugh Track. Brought down low, taking this one down towards the near side. Cape off the hip of Reno. Shooting this one, not able to find the mark as that one goes off the near side cleanly. Cape, top side to High Flyer, down low in the corner. Reno forcing him down to the near side, able to find Cape. Cape here with a 2-on-1 opportunity. D-swoop off the backhand, forehand, almost able to jive it out. I like to see it. Reno, top side, backhand shot stopped up by High Flyer. High Flyer fed over to D-swoop. D-swoop looking to take it. No. K-Spire able to tend that defensive end cleanly. Cape finding a way to D-swoop, back over to Cape. Cape, a little give and go action. Top side shovels it over, not able to send that one through cleanly. Reno there with a beautiful save. And we remain with a 1-goal lead for the Los Angeles Comets. K-Spire getting a touch on that one. Laugh Track with possession now off the topside glass, finding his way past Reno over to Cape. Cape in front of his own cage. Moving down to the near side, banks it over towards D-swoop, stolen away by K-Spire. K-Spire rifles, not able to send it through as it hits Reno along the way. Laugh Track shoots, nice stop. Reno is just playing defense for the Outlier? How much are they paying him? I got a lot of questions, very few answers. But here we are with a 2-3 game. Reno with a touch on this one. D-swoop, bank pass over to High Flyer. High Flyer off the forehand. Reno pass over to D-swoop. K-Spire down low in the corner. Reno pass down to the near side, finds Laugh Track. Laugh Track out the other way off the back end. Not quite able to find his way through cleanly. Cape making life difficult down low in his own corner. Cape, forehand. Light pass over to High Flyer. High Flyer backhand down to the near side, finding his way over to D-swoop. D-swoop bank pass towards Cape. Stolen away by Laugh Track. Shooting this one just off the far side and wide. Reno over to K-Spire. K-Spire from the point. Down low. Stopped up by High Flyer. Battled up. Reno shoots, scores from the point, and he makes it 4-2. Los Angeles bringing back that one and saying, I can score just as well as you can. And we're back to a 2-point gap between the Comets and the Outliers here in the second. It's 1:42 remaining, and we play on. High Flyer down center lane, stopped up by Laugh Track. Laugh Track towards the top side of the ice. We're looking to bring this one free. He brings it off the forehand. High Flyer here in hot pursuit of this one. Reno, the last man back, buys time for Laugh Track to retreat. High Flyer finds Cape back behind his own cage towards the top side of the ice. Looks to forehand this one over to High Flyer. High Flyer leaves that one leak out the full 200 as Laugh Track gets a touch on this one. Cape here with a shot. It's the far side post, and that one goes wide. Laugh Track, Reno down the near side off the back end, swooped into the corner. D-swoop tries to get that one free, goes past Laugh Track on Reno's pass attempt out to the point. K-Spire, the first man back, able to leak this one back behind his own cage yet again, finding a little bit of elbow room. Pass that one top side. Laugh Track there with a little bit of physicality. Cape saying, I can do the same. That one comes out for Laugh Track off the back and shooting it through the crease down to the near side with 1 minute remaining here in the second period of action. Laugh Track, K-Spire's shot deflected wide by High Flyer. High Flyer off the back end. Now one slapped away by Laugh Track. Cape, near side. He swoop, looks northways, stopped up by Reno to the top side, almost into the palm of K-Spire, but Cape able to get that one out cleanly, the full length of the ice. High Flyer, near side, point over to D-swoop. D-swoop off the forehand, gets a little bit of elbow room off the back end. K-Spire there trying to make his life a little bit more difficult. Shot, scores from the red line, into the twine. It's 5-2 for the Comets. I don't know what that was. but he glitched through the matrix, and he found a goal. That's slap shot, baby. The swoop towards the top side of the ice, looking to forehand this one out of the zone. Reno here pulls his one away off the back and not quite able to find his way through the traffic. High flyer towards the top side of the ice. 20 seconds remaining in this period of action. The swoop trying to get back and able to knock this one down into the end boards of the Los Angeles side. Reno towards the near side. Off the backhand, stopped up by High Flyer. High Flyer looks to pull this one to the forehand, but in the process, the server lag is just too much, and that one leaks off and slides away. K-Spire down center of the ice. Still looking to take this one through. Swoop goes off Cape, and that is going to do it. That's the end of the second, and we'll move into the third with high anticipation with a 5-2 score on our hands here in the second. I don't know what we're watching anymore. That was wild. That was a wild time to be alive. I'll tell you what, it was just that. 5 posts have been hit. That's what I like to see. We're going to the third. Ontario Outliers on the right side of your screen. Los Angeles Comets on the left. The puck is dropped and the final 5 are underway. Reno pass over to Laugh Track. High Flyer there says hello as well. As he steals this one back for the boys in red. Goes off Laugh Track. Laugh Track down low. Goes off High Flyer. Goes through the traffic. D-Swoop able to save the day. Slaps that one to the top side boards. Laugh Track not going to beat a turn, and he makes it 6-2. If at first you don't succeed, keep on sucking till you do succeed. Wise words by Curly from the Three Stooges. You guys have heard that time and time again, and you'll keep on hearing it. It's a good quote. 6-2, Comets lead. High Flyer leaked over to Cape. Keep down towards the near side. Goes off K-Spire. Shot scores! Laugh Track off the crossbar into the twine. It's 7-2, and the Comets are not done yet. Beautiful shot. New camera settings. 4:37 remaining in the third. Laugh Track's just diming them up. Cape, High Flyer, Laugh Track back into his own defensive end. Sends this one over to K-Spire. Goes off the hip of the captain into the palm of Ontario. Cape fights this one free along his own end boards. Looks towards the top side of the ice. Off the back end, saucered past Laugh Track into the hands of High Flyer. Throws it into the corner for himself. Off the back end, Laugh Track looking to take this one away. High Flyer here with a little bit of finesse. Off the back end to the point. D-Swoop. Off the back end as well, looking for Cape's opportunity down towards the near side. Able to shuffle this one over to him. Cape with a shot off the near side and wide. High Flyer off the back end, down towards the near side to the far. Looking to deke him out. Looking to shovel this one in along the top side ropes, but not quite able to beat out Reno for the second time tonight in that manner. Cape hot on his heels is Reno, finding his way over to High Flyer. Shooting this one off the near side cage. High Flyer looking towards the top side of the ice. Shuffles this one over to Swoop. Swoop goes off Reno. Back into the defensive end for Ontario. Here's Cape. Off the forehand. Looks to shovel that one out to Swoop, but just out of his reach. Reno knocks it loose. K-Spire back behind his own cage, looking to seek refuge from High Flyer. 3:35 remaining here in the third, and it's 7-2. Here's the swoop along the top side. The new acquisition for Ontario slapped away. Here's Hot Laugh Track down low, looking to bring this one out and around town. As he's down low in the corner, Cape looking to pull this one back away towards the top side of the ice. Goes off of Reno to the top side of the boards. As Cape will pull this one back for the Ontario Outliers. He looks for a leak out pass, goes off a High Flyer's hip from the backhand. Looking to get this one down the near side boards. Laugh Track says, I'll help you with that one. Swoop here with the first touch, top side point over to Cape. Cape here off the backhand, shooting. Nice block there by Laugh Track. Laugh Track from the forehand, the backhand. Looking to take this one towards the top side, leaks out one out, the far side boards, goes off Cape, shooting. Nice stop there by Laugh Track. Laugh Track out the other way, just out of the reach of Reno, finds Swoop. Swoop back on the backhand for Ontario. Looks to hand this one off to Cape. Cape here with a good physicality. He looks to bring this one back behind his own cage and set up the breakout with 2 minutes 49 remaining here in the third. Swoop catches, not able to pull that one out for the release. Cape along the top side board, Swoop down in the corner, looking to bring this one off the forehand. K-Spire there, trying to take this one away under his own volition. The Swoop not making life easy down low. Off the forehand, pass down to the near side. High Flyer here pulls this one off the forehand, the backhand, out in front, hits Cape off the forehead. And he'll have to recollect his thoughts as that one sent down. The Swoop shoots, scores, and that's his second as an outlier. What a shot, what an opportunity made by Cape. It beats Laugh Track on the near side. Reno zigs, D-Swoop zags, and it's 3-7 for Ontario. K-Spire down low. High Flyer takes this one back away, down towards the near side of the ice. K-Spire has other plans towards the top side, able to bounce that one off the boards. Laugh Track out in front, just wide of Reno, and down to the near side. So Reno will retreat this one back into his own defensive end with 2 minutes 10 on the clock here in the third. Pass goes over through the traffic. The Swoop at his own end boards, looking towards the top side of the ice. Leaks out one out to High Flyer, goes off Reno. Reno here off the back end, forehand, down towards the near side. Leaks this one back into the offensive end. And the Ontario Outliers will be forced to recalibrate. Cape down the near side off the forehand over to High Flyer. Goes off his forehead. So he takes this one past the hands of Laugh Track. Laugh Track not making that one easy. Brought back over to Cape. Cape back here. Looking towards the top side of the ice for D-Swoop. D-Swoop looking for a little give-and-go action, but not the right hand to get that one back behind the cage. Laugh Track, topside point of his own zone, goes over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track shooting. Nice block there by Cape. Laugh Track looking for the shot. Goes through the crease and out to the near side. That's a bag full of unfortunate. Laugh Track, forehand shot stopped by Cape. Reno trying to get a hand on this one, not able to take that one off the hip cleanly. Cape goes over High Flyer. High Flyer off the forehand, looking to take this one down low. As he takes this one off the back end, not able to find a way through K-Spire as this one finds the hands of Laugh Track topside out to K-Spire. K-Spire looking for a little give-and-go action. Maybe take the shot himself, shooting. Big save there by D-Swoop. Laugh Track banks it off the end boards over to High Flyer. High Flyer there with a nice turn away, takes this one towards D-Swoop. D-Swoop, the first man on call in the offensive zone. K-Spire not quite able to take that one away cleanly. Cape has other plans. Nice zig, but not able to finish that one off with the forehand pop and lock. Swoop shoots off to the near side, and that one goes wide. Laugh Track goes off D-Swoop on that dump out attempt, goes off Cape and to the offensive side for Ontario. D-Swoop tries to work his magic down low. Sees the new Wendy's cashier. K-Spire goes over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track not able to take that one away in stride as he keeps this one down low in the corner. A little unordinary physicality. Something felt possessed about that play. Laugh Track off the tip of the stick over to Reno. Reno down low in his own zone with 30 seconds remaining. It's 7-3. Ontario down. And they're looking to keep this pressure applied. High Flyer steals this one away towards the top side of the ice, bringing this one out and around town off the backhand. Stopped away by Reno. Reno, forehand pass over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track at the far side point, down to the near. Shoot, scores! Tic-tac, and there's a toe. It's 8-3, baby. 17 seconds remaining in the third. And that was a crisp play at its finest. $15 remains, and I think we found our answer to who's winning this game. Cape looking to hold on to this one down towards the near side, pulls this one away over to D-Swoop. D-Swoop back in, forehand, shot off to the near side. And that might be it. High Flyer with a nice shot at the end of it, but not able to bring that one away. That's the end of the third. That's the end of the ball game. It's 8-3, and the Comets came out on top in a big way. Goal scorers out of the match for the Ontario Outliers. D-Swoop in his first game in the Pro Division had 2 goals on his 2 shots. High Flyer with 1, and then for the Los Angeles Comets, Laugh Track had 5, Reno with 2, and K-Spire with 1. But we'll move on throughout the evening. We've got 3 more matchups here underway on the SPL Network. Coming up next, we have the Los Angeles Comets and the Las Vegas Vandals. In about 8 minutes, the drop of that puck. In about 4 minutes, we'll start the pregame. But thank you for tuning in to the SPL Network. I'm Darth. We'll be right back with more Slapshot action here after this.